Hello, so I can here show you the Dora the Explorer and the photo calendar and part 10 coloring here. As you see, is from previous talking about the taking the picture and then along with the uploading and along with the oldest to newest and along with the disc creation along with the photo calendar and the uploading and saving and organizing the pictures and along with the digital picture frame and then along with the lighting. But right here is like I went ahead and pieced together some different thumbnail of pictures of it's like you see magic focus is right here is talking about the focus which is called kind of like exposure, about the 5 different steps of taking the perfect picture and along with the oldest and newest. But this right here is by pictures by the minute, which pictures by the minute it also talks about the battery life, about having that perfect charge on the camera. But right here it's like for pictures pictures by the minute, it talks about is that you would have it to where with the pictures by the minute that you would be taking a number of pictures and a number of pictures by the minute, and then these of course these are blank ones, but pictures by the minute pretty much talks about is that you take a number of pictures. It could be would you say that say maybe 60 seconds in a minute, something like that. Be 60 seconds in a minute, about 60 seconds in a minute, to be able to a number of pictures that you would take. It's like if there were 1 or 2 or 3, and right you see right here is it's a file name along with the clock about the amount of pictures that you take per minute, from 24 hours, and then it's like these different drives right here. As you see, is drive C and drive E and D and A from whatever you had the picture saved in, and then you got the JPG 1012 and JPG 1230 is of course these are numbers, but a lot of times whenever you upload pictures that they will be called these kind of what you call these temporary names, and they're like names that are saved to like a file automatically. If I remember used that digital camera of mine that you upload a picture, and a lot of times it goes by like what you call the uploading name, to where it will give it a name for you, and then whenever you find it later you can have it to decide if you want to rename it or reorganize it or something like that, for whatever pictures that you want. And it would save them to a file, and you open the file, click to open the file, and then click on a picture, and then if you want to do any editing tools or something like that, then that could be arranged, and you got the editing tools, and with these different pictures right here, it's like you got the waterfall, and along with what you call the bird, and along with the moon, and then along with say boots, and then a few these other Dora the Explorer characters along with the leaf. But these pictures right here, it's like for 7 days a week, is that you take a number of pictures per minute, and you upload them to the computer, have them saved on a CD or something like that. But of course it's like you have a number of pictures which I kind of I decide what to do with a few of them. Some of them are just kind of sitting around doing nothing, but otherwise it's like it's that if you talking about not really spending a whole lot of money, then you're talking about more likely having them saved on a memory card or something. But to talk about is like to study about how the technology works, is I went ahead and drew like what you call a black and white picture right here of seeing the mountains and then the stream of water, and it's like the way the picture works is of course my best guess is you have like a microchip right here, and would say that the microchip along with the camera lens. The camera lens you can zoom in and out, and along with the microchip, and the microchip very much is designed to where you have like a viewpoint right here. The camera has like a viewpoint of whatever pictures that you're taking, and then within maybe a few seconds it does a number of things, such as it colors it in for you, has it to where it's like you have it to where the pictures are drawn in for you, and you got the mountains and then along with the sky, but you have it to where the pictures, it's like you have it it draws it in for you, and then after that, and then you have it to where the stream of water, you get the stream of water, and then you see here drawing the grass, but within a few seconds that a lot of the stuff right here is drawn in for you, and then it finishes up with what you call, I don't know if you say stencil art, but you know, it finishes it copies whatever view you know, from the camera lens, and then it's automatically saved on the memory card. You have the camera, so you have the picture along with what you call the drawing. It's like it draws or whatever that the viewpoint is viewing, and it's automatically saved and copied, you know, onto it. Which is like the cameras back in the old days must have had it to where it was saved on a film strip, and then you know, a roll of you know, film or something like that. It could be film, or it could be a cartridge or something like that, ink cartridge. But nowadays with digital technology, is you have it to where it would have the, you would say, the technical power, the technology to where it would draw the picture within a few seconds, and then it saves it on a memory card. So the same with the lens, you know, for a clear focus, and then after that. And so far as with cameras in the future, it's like, you know, more like by the year, you know, 2020, is that you would see cameras that will look like this. Is that you would have a camera that you take a picture, it would show up on this, you know, thumbnail. Say, you know, for the thumbnail show up on that side, and then you take another picture, and then it would show up, you know, on what you call the center, and then it, you know, work from the right, and then go, and then the page slides back and forth as if you had a number of pictures that you would taken within a certain amount of time. And because say it's on, you know, on a flat screen, and it would fold up, you know, real flat into maybe about you know, maybe, you know, a little smaller than a wallet, but you know, pretty small to where you can fit it in your pocket easily. That you won't have to carry around those really big bulky cameras. But my best guess is that's what the cameras may look like, you know, and maybe in about you know 10 years from now, that you'll have the sliding camera. It slides out, and then you have like the lens maybe a little bit smaller than that, where it have like you know, what you call the zoom functions. It's like it could be you know, 500 you know megapixel or something, you know, with the camera speed that they had the zoom in and out options, and it would get a clear focus. It would get clear focus maybe within a you know, a few seconds, that you would have a real clear focus on what you're looking at before you take the picture. But anyway, so far as what Dora the Explorer and Photo Counter, and it's like Dora Explorer and pictures by the minute color.